Hello everybody and welcome back into the green room for today's seeds video. Today I'm having a little fun because I don't have any rhubarb out front. So what we've done is Chox was able to collect some seeds that we believe are rhubarb seeds from the neighbor across the street in Penticton, and I'm going to try and plant those in Ziploc baggies in Perlite. Stick around, we'll see if this works. So across the street the neighbor has this, well, our old neighbor, you guys remember the band you used to hear all the time in the videos, right? Anyway, he had this bazillion-year-old rhubarb plant that seemed to flower and go to seed every year. So Chox saved me these, just in case something should happen to our rhubarb. And since it didn't make the move with us, I'd say that counts as something happening to the rhubarb. I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera here, but this rhubarb seed seems to be a three-sided affair. So that's kind of cool. I haven't planted anything like that this year that I can recall. The focus is wavering in and out on my camera here, but anyway, let's get these into some moistened perlite and see if they'll start up for us. And then I've got a couple other seeds I'm going to try in that perlite method as well. Perlite, a potting soil conditioner that provides drainage and aeration, sterile and neutral in reaction. Let's add some of that to my little sandwich baggie here. And there we go. I've never messed with perlite. That is some incredibly powdery stuff. Holy crow. Maybe somebody can let me know in the comments if I'm supposed to rinse this. Or, you know, maybe that powder helps when it comes to mixing it through soil. Because, I mean, traditionally you're supposed to mix this into your soil, right? Okay, so now I've got the rhubarb seeds mixed into there. I need to moisten it. And then zip it closed. And in theory, those should root. You know, yeah. That's the theory, and you know, I was watching somebody about how to do better germination, and it ended up being perlite in a baggie, so I figured, what the heck, I'll give that a try. So in that video they claimed just enough water to moisten the perlite. You don't want it like a pool in there or anything. I might have a little bit too much, but at the same time this feels really dry, so I don't know. We'll check back on these rhubarb seeds in a little while and see if they've sprouted. Let's hope. Never grown rhubarb from seed before. Just going to tuck those onto the seed warming tray behind these 6 pots that haven't sprouted yet. Keep some light away from those seeds while they're trying to sprout. So the 2 other things I'm going to try and sprout this way are Meyer lemons and grapefruit. Chox saved me a grapefruit seed, so we'll see if that sprouts. And we got some Meyer lemons today. One of them wasn't looking great, so I just plunged my thumb into it and went hunting for seeds. You gotta love turning a negative into a positive, right? Here's our grapefruit seed in the moistened perlite. I'm just gonna go tuck that over with the other seeds on the warming tray. And that's our Meyer lemon seeds. I had to put some extra perlite in there because I put too much water in. But is it just me, or does this stuff kind of clump like kitty litter? So my question then is, if this stuff clumps up like kitty litter, how does it help with drainage? Maybe somebody can get back to me on that in the comments below. So that ought to be an interesting test. I've never sprouted any seeds this way. If you have sprouted seeds in perlite in the baggies in the past, let me know how that worked out for you. And, you know, yeah. Let's continue to expand the overall gardening knowledge here on YouTube, right? And that is where I'm going to wrap it up today. It's just a super quick visit, but right now the sun is actually shining outside, so I need to get working on clearing out that IBC tote and setting up a spot in the shop for that. With any luck, there will be a video on that in the near future because I have been dying to set up an IBC tote aquaponic garden since I got started in aquaponics like 5 years ago. So, yeah, I'm going to go and work on that in the yard. Leave your comments down in the section below, like I said, if you ever sprouted in perlite before. Yes, I know lemon seeds may not necessarily produce edible lemons. Don't really care. Yes, I know it's the same deal with the grapefruit. Have you ever planted rhubarb from seed? Please let me know in the doobly-doo how that worked out for you too. And yeah, until next time everybody, I hope you have an absolutely fabulous weekend. I will see you next time.